Hey guys, it's me, DLS. So recently, this week, the Family Guy 1998 pilot's been out to the public, where I watched it on YouTube, like right there on this side there. I'm probably gonna show it right there, but basically, when I first heard about this pilot, I immediately thought it was gonna be like Death Has a Shadow, where it was just to be about Peter Griffin struggling with his alcohol addiction and tries to redeem himself by selling money to in the Super Bowl. And yeah, at first I literally thought about it right there, but turns out that it was very different from. I mean, it is similar right there, but the I noticed that when I watched the pilot, yes, Seth MacFarlane did voice most of the characters. Like, he consistently voiced Peter, he voiced Brian, those who don't know, and then Stewie, who is probably the fan favorite. I mean, I sort of like Stewie too because of British. And then there's oh yeah, Griffin was not voiced by the other Seth. He was also voiced by Seth Seth Green, like right there. Like, Chris Griffin definitely does sound like a dumb Patrick Star. He sound like, yeah, remember when Dad got drunk at the communion wine, yeah, something right there. Yeah, like, he does sound like that. And then, like, Lois has blonde hair. Like, I'm definitely gonna put comparisons right there. I might show some like screenshots right there. As much as I would love to put the footage right here, so I might have to avoid the copyright or not, or actually I don't know what it is at this point right there. Okay, here's a side-by-side comparison of this right there. Now you're gonna be expecting, like, saying, "Oh, you're gonna rip on Family Guy. Family Guy sucks. It sucks so badly. It sucks." I'm not one of those people who hate Family Guy. I understand if you don't like this show and you think it's overrated. Yeah, that's your opinion. Okay, opinions are opinions, but don't just hating on Family Guy. It's just like hating a brick wall. All you're gonna do is just keep disliking it to the point that's pointless. So this is why it's kind of an unbiased take right here. But anyways, look at the difference between the family here. Peter Griffin's eyes look different right there. He looks identical. He looks more like a bit dull, like the one from 1998, compared to the one in 1999. Now I'm choosing the 1999 variant since it's very similar to the one in modern day. And like I mentioned, Lois does have blonde hair and has like this magenta like clothing, and Stewie Griffin, I think, has like purple and green clothing. No, this is kind of a hot take. I kind of like Stewie in the purple and green clothing. It makes him more distinct from like the other cartoon child characters. So far, the family members, Peter Griffin, Brian Griffin, and I think are pretty much look identical to their final version designs. I think like Meg is very different, and along with like character, they're bleh. Sorry about that. Yeah, like he. And I think I saw Cleveland. Like, Cleveland in like the early version looks identical to his like final version, even though he changes clothing, or I don't know if it's a different person or not. I think Quagmire has the biggest difference ever. To be honest, if you want to know my thoughts on Quagmire's design, I'm picking with the old school Quagmire design rather than the new one. Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's like Quagmire had different designs and he cloned, and then the one in the final cut became like a normal dude. But he also come back in like the time travel episode Back to the Pilot, which is the best Family Guy episode ever. And you might be asking yourself, "Wow, this animation's very rough. I mean, how is it bad compared to yours?" Well, here's the thing. This was made, I think, around like 53K type money. I don't know the information. Well, it's other cartoon pilots that usually, like, at the time was like $1 million to make it. This one was very cheap. I mean, I kind of surprised that it was able to get pitched by Fox instead of like Cartoon Network. Oh wait, Cartoon Network, Life of Larry. Wait, what? There was another cartoon pilot. Let me talk about Life of Larry. So I noticed that Family Guy has 3 different pilots. There was the Life of Larry one, then there was the Family Guy one right there that was made in 1998, and then there's the 1997 pilot Life of Larry. Now, to be honest, if Life of Larry was pitched instead of Family Guy, I think it would have run for like at least 4 or 5 seasons on Cartoon Network, or throughout 1997 to like 2001. I mean, I haven't watched a Family Guy episode in like years, so I think they also referenced like life of Peter Griffin's past life being Life of Larry, and then Homer Simpson, Flintstone, and all that right there. But I think I prefer for like Life of Larry to be distinct instead of like being like a ripoff or something. I don't care. Now, as much as I want to discuss about the Family Guy pilot differences, there's some other YouTubers that are trying to beat me into it, but I don't. But whatever, right there. Now, I highly suggest watching these videos to give you an idea of the Family Guy pilot. They'll do a more better analysis than me. But anyways, now people are debating what is the very first Family Guy cutaway gag. Some say it's the fire your scene right there of the sitcom parody. Some say it's the Hitman joke. Well, you're all wrong. The first Family Guy cutaway joke was...
I say, Jeremy, isn't that Reginald B. Stiffworth, the young upstart chap who's been touting the merits of a united European Commonwealth?
Why, yes, I dare say that's the fellow.
Oh, let's get him. Oh, Reginald, I disagree.
So yeah, there's a lot of big differences right there. Like, I think like Ellis Mark and Some Ordinary Gary Gamers already discussed this, so check out those videos to get ahead. But, is there any other differences? Let's see here. Oh, the Kool-Aid guy's not in the original pilot.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Yeah! You guys did this! You guys did this! Talking about my guts me up! You!